Hey, what's up, everyone? I get cringed every time I do these intros because I don't know what to say, and mainly I say something very generic and pretentious, and never mind. So, today we have quite a lengthy, hefty video because I did a lot of racing lately, but I'm back after a very, let's say, a turbulent time in my life, and I'm finally back. Not anyone matters, so not that anyone cares, but the 30 people who watch this, yeah, maybe they do care. I don't know. So today we have a couple of races on the Red Bull Ring, and those are races from last week, the weekly races, daily races B, because Suzuka was terrible, like for real, terrible, legit, catastrophe, carnage, whatever the word that best describes it, carnage, and that's it. There's no, that's anarchy. The anarchy, that's true anarchy at Suzuka, and that's quite unmatchable anarchy. So here's my qualifying for the daily race B in a McLaren 650S, and I actually signed up for McLaren because why not? And I won one FIA race, which of course I did not record, but it was on Red Bull Ring, the short track, and I won that race in the McLaren because it's very weird that I won, because McLaren is such an underpowered car in Group 4. So, the handling is good, but the power is not there. So, yeah. But I did it. I'm proud. I'm a proud boy, because it was a very clean race, that FIA race. And these races here that you are about to see are not so clean. I mean, yeah, there are some clean races, but one race is literally mental pain. I mean, I think it would be like easier to give birth than to watch this, because it actually pains me just to think about it. So you can imagine. I mean, I am a drama queen, but not that matters now. Maybe not. I don't care. So let's start the warm up. Let's end the warm up with a nice punt from the back. And actually, I qualified second. Can you imagine? I qualified second, like a billion times before. I mean, this is a good thing, but I don't know. I guess we can see a pattern right now. So yeah, here I am in a quite nice livery. I didn't actually make myself. I just downloaded it because I didn't have time and I didn't want to enter the race, with a stock livery McLaren. And yeah. So here we are, Red Bull Ring, the place where Austrian Grand Prix in Formula 1 took place this weekend. So let's see if we can get the same results as Lando Norris this weekend. So I'm surrounded by Peugeots RCZs, Group 4s, and this is actually a Peugeot. Jesus Christ, I can't say Peugeot. The Peugeot Cup. This is a Peugeot Cup because Peugeot is a very powerful car in Group 4, and if you can handle it slides, I think that you are good to go. But I don't have a Peugeot, and I just don't. I don't know. I don't like it, but so we can start things off with the half second penalty dished at us. Lap 1. So yeah, quite nice. Can't complain, yeah. Yes, how is no? And you can really see that this actually kicks things off, because this video will be full of stupid, undeserved penalties, punts, and shit like that. So let's get into it. Let's serve the first penalty that we have right now. Will we get overtook by... No, we won't. I can't speak right now. I just can't find words that describe anything that I want to say. I'm just blatantly talking gibberish and, you know, well, freaking crazy. So skipping to lap 4 because nothing... Oh, yeah, that's a clean overtake. Full send, dive bomb. Skipping to lap 4 because actually nothing really happened in those 2 laps in the middle. But now, as we got overtaken by the German, we will send another dive bomb down his way and... Whoops. Not so clean, but... None... Well, there was no damage. So, I mean, I was agitated a bit. Maybe. Maybe not. But he wasn't murdered off the track, so I think it's okay. That, you know, I think that I didn't do much wrong to him, so I think it's okay. So actually he got a half-second penalty up his sleeve, so that's good. I feel better now. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. And now I think we are going to get a penalty, maybe. Yeah, 1 second penalty. Woo! 1 second penalty to top it all off. 1 second penalty, and we actually finish in 2nd place. So optimum result. Optimum. What's the word? I don't know. Let's just say that I did say it right. So that's the, you know, the best result that you can get, because I qualified in 2nd, finished in 2nd, and now I qualified in 5th with the same qualifying time. So let's see how this race will pan out, because as I said, we have a lot of races today, because I did film a lot of races. Red Bull Ring is the circuit that I'm really good at, so we will take that in an advantage. Again, surrounded by Peugeots. Only McLaren on the... No, there's 2 McLarens, but look at how many Peugeots there are. Look at how many. So, again, McLaren is a hugely underpowered car in Group 4, because the straight line speed is just not there, and sometimes it just doesn't want to turn. And I'm not even kidding. That's the actual problem. It just doesn't want to turn sometimes, and sometimes is a really good car that obeys and wins. So in front of us we have the Spaniard in the Titty Cup. I'm sorry, I'm so childish. What the hell? And we are actually in 4th position, so I think some guy quit his race, left the room. So the Spaniard goes very wide, so we seize the opportunity and go up inside. And can we manage to get in front of him by turn 4? No, 3. Can we? No, we can't. But what the hell is that? So I think we got a 1 second penalty because we made the slightest bit of contact on the Spaniard, and that Spaniard kicked another car off the track, and we got a 1 second penalty. for that. So, as I said, a lot of stupid, crazy penalties will be dished out at us today, and actually, this is not the penalties aren't the biggest problem in this video. The biggest problem in this video will be me, and you will see it in a couple races time. So, whoo, let's get on with it, shall we? So, lap 2, we descended into the realm of 4th position, almost sliding out. So that corner is actually very, very tricky to do, because you can maximize the curb, really maximize the curb, and sometimes it just gives you a penalty because you stepped a little bit over. So quite tricky corner to do, because what you get 1 millimeter wrong, or 1 inch, whatever, and you get a half-second penalty, maybe 1 second penalty, because you didn't do that right. And now I got it. Shit. So I don't know how to describe this, but I'm not very proud of my move right there, and I think I shouldn't be, because that move was dirty, and it was quite a hit and run. I didn't murder anybody, but I guess for that I should have gotten at least 3 seconds, 3-second penalty. Now, because this race was quite boring but important for my driver rating and sportsmanship rating, we're gonna skip forward to lap 4, but at hyperspeed level. So let's enjoy this satisfying Back to the Future speed. Yeah, I'm not gonna just not talk, because I can talk forever and ever. Yeah, so on the final lap, the gap to Audi TT didn't come down as much, because that Audi is very decent, especially on this kind of track. So yeah, so on lap 4, and behind us there's a German, and will there be any problems? I don't know, maybe, no. It will be a clean race to the end, and we will finish the race in 2nd, which is good, because we started in 4th. I remember. Yeah, but we did go a couple positions up. So now on the menu we have another race, but with the Huracan, the Huracan Group 4. So the Huracan is also an underpowered car, because handling amazing. You don't really have to be anywhere near patient on the throttle as on the McLaren, but the straight line speed suffers, especially with those Peugeots, and you will see that on some straights over here. I think I am the only Huracan over here, which is good, you know, making my own statement. In front of us, 2 positions in front of us, there is a Nissan GTR, which is also good at straight line speed, but slides very much, especially a Group 3 one. That's a slidey machine. But this car is very good, the Huracan. The only sad thing, if it had a third of the speed of the Group 3 Huracan, it would be a freaking beast, like a freaking beast. And I don't know even what to say, but yeah, I'm sad about it. But okay, let's dive into the race. So we were going into the hairpin, couple of accidents, people going wide. We got pushed a little bit wide, but we're okay, because we got to 5th position, and which is very good. People fighting, and we just passing on through. And now we're going to go into turn 3, and getting a little bit contact from the back. You can see on the radar our sportsmanship rating is suffering, and we got overtaken by the Spaniard in the Peugeot, who has a 1 second penalty, so that won't be a problem per se. So and he will serve that penalty right now. There are 2 places you can serve a penalty on the Red Bull Ring, and one after the hairpin, and one is actually right here. Whoa, getting a little bit pushy right here, huh? Go on, serve the penalty with Spaniard. So we have a pack in front of us, and we have built up a second to the guy in 6th, actually 2.5 seconds right now, and in front of us we have a 2 second gap, and the gap to the lead is 3.6 seconds, 3.7. Okay, so can we manage to actually get to the pack and start overtaking the people in the pack? I don't know, we will see. I think so, because Peugeots are sliding ones, and we can take that into an advantage. Setting purple sectors right here and getting closer. So it was 2 seconds, now it's 1.7 seconds, and coming down. Oh, no, coming up. Damn. 1.8. But we have a good chance to catch up to them. You know, the gap. Or somebody got murdered. Yeah, yellow flag. Somebody got murdered, so that's one thing less to worry about. We are in 4th now, because some of these, I would say the Englishman has a penalty, yes. I would say the Englishman was a naughty boy. Naughty boy. And he got a 2 second penalty, which he will serve right now, so that will put us in the 3rd position. And that will put us on the podium. Will it? Yes, it will. So now we are at the podium. Can we get to the lead? Or at least the 2nd position? Or, yeah. Englishman is pushy, so actually he has written on his bumper keep back, so we got a purple lap, which means we are the fastest here in the Huracan. So as I said, can we get to the 2nd position or higher from the 4th, because we got overtook by Englishmen. Not so clean, I would say, but it is what it is. And Englishman pushes in the Portuguese man of the Portuguese driver of the track. The Spaniard gets a penalty. I think it was 1 second penalty. What the hell is going on over here? Oh, things are kicking off right now. Englishman gets another 1 second penalty. Keep back. Kudos to that, you know. Like, wow, why? You know, in these lower rated player lobbies, there are people like this, and they do this. They do this all the time. I think they're. You can't help it, but it's not nice to see. I'm glad that he will serve his penalty, and he starts braking right now. Oh my God! Oh, what a shit! Wow. Okay. Now I think we will get a penalty because we overstepped it. Yeah, we overstepped it twice, because if you dip. Yeah, if you dip your 2 wheels off on the AstroTurf, the green one, the green thing you see here, you get a penalty. As long as you keep, let's say, 2 wheels on the AstroTurf, 2 wheels on the curb, you won't get a penalty. But as soon as you dip this, you know, the right wheels on the AstroTurf, you get a penalty. And we can analyze my downfall right from here, because let's see, 1 position lost here, and things were kicking off with the penalty, of course. But let's analyze my downfall from here. I put the counter of my positions that were lost in this race that was going very well. I think we all can agree on that, but here it all goes sideways. Let's see how. Painful, isn't it? Yeah, painful. Very. And this is not the end of it. So, was I right? What was it? Is this like more pain than actual freaking childbirth? Because it's not over. Believe me, it's not over. The Ferrari, the Italian in the Ferrari, he serves his half-second, 1 second penalty. It's you know, it's irrelevant. But here, the real shit goes on because we get a half-second penalty, and the Ferrari catches up to us, and we finish 9th. So, what can I say? Nothing. Let's go to another race because this was... Woo! This was painful. Like, extremely painful to watch all over again, and my soul hurts from it. So let's go to another race. This race was actually pretty decent. We start actually at 11th. All these races we were, you know, near the top. Let's say second. We started second. We started 4th, and now we started 11th. So let's see how much progress can we get starting 11th. So can we get to the lead? I don't think so, because we are surrounded again by Peugeots who are extremely good, especially on this track. So I don't think the podium is anywhere near possible. We got pushed wide now. Wow, awesome first corner. It's okay. Let's get on to this race. So coming up to the uphill corner hairpin, you can keep it in 5th, because if you shift up into 6th, you will be slower, because, you know, higher gear, you're better off in lower gear on the uphill. And getting a little stressed out because I didn't know if that guy with the penalty will ghost in or not. The Frenchman, no, what the guy behind us in the Peugeot pushes the Volkswagen off the track, and now we are in 8th position actually, which is good because we are 3 positions up already. Yeah, and now we have a giant pack of cars in front of us, which we need to start overtaking, unless we don't want to end up in 8th position, and we don't want that. But 3 positions and in not even a 1 full lap is decent, very decent. So, oh my god, I'm scratching me. Yeah. Okay, finished lap 1, 147.7. Can be better, can be a lot better. Okay, so starting lap 2, the gap to the lead is almost 4.5 seconds, and the gap to the guy behind us is 1.1. So can we keep that gap and manage to... can we make the gap with the guy in behind us a lot bigger and catch up to the other guys? I think so, because a lot of guys started getting penalties over here, and one guy in front, I don't know which one it is. It's a Spaniard. The Spaniard in 3rd gets the half-second penalty, slides off the track. No, it is. Is it him? I can't see properly. No, it's not. The Spaniard actually goes to the 2nd position, and now we are fighting the Britishman in the Peugeot for 5th position. Can we get it? Not quite, but we set the purple sector. Can we get the 5th position in the last 2 corners of the Red Bull Ring. Maybe, maybe not, because I don't always dare to, you know, to overtake in this on these corners, because it's very easy to get a penalty. But here we go. We didn't manage to get the position, but we did get the fastest lap on the track. Actually, no, it was just beaten by a Russian. So yeah. But for a brief moment there was a fastest lap set by me. And now we got a half-second penalty, which will downgrade us a bit, but it's okay, because we're not the only one. I can see because of the penalty. The Spaniard gets the 2-second penalty, which he serves right now, and we stay in 5th. No, 6th. No. What? No. We are now fighting for 6th with the Spaniard in an M&M livery. Okay. I think the section we are going through right now is my fastest section, because a lot of fast flowing corners, you know, and it's quite easy to overtake in those swirly in the swirly section of the Red Bull Ring. And we actually keep it in 7th, but now we are coming to the final lap of the race. And can we make some miracles happen and get to, let's say, 5th? Not likely. But we can get the 6th position, because the Spaniard will get a penalty because he drifted off wide. He will get a penalty, and will he squeeze us? No, he will. No, he won't. The Italian in front of us gets, I think it's a half-second penalty, I don't know, and we get a contact from the Spaniard behind us, pushes us wide, just a bit. But you can see here, look at the straight line speed of that Peugeot compared to the Huracan. So you can see that the Huracan is extremely underpowered. And now, let's go. Okay. Will we just full send it, you know, or would we stay in 7th? That's the question now for like $1 million. Yeah, I wish. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was also painful. Okay. Coming up to the last 2 corners of the Red Bull Ring. Let's go. Shift it into 4th. And by the end of it, into 3rd. Let's see. No, we are in 6th. What? What happened? Whoa! Whoa! I'm surprised right now, because I didn't know that was gonna happen. I forgot. So someone quit or got disconnected, so we got shifted to 6th, and the Spaniard gets a 1-second penalty. What? That's mental. Damn, that was nice. So thanks for watching, guys. I will continue to make these videos, weekly races, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.